Most people think exercise is the key to weight loss, but what if I told you that that's not actually true? What if I told you that you could lose 100 pounds without exercise? Meet Mamie Daniels. When I first met her, she could barely walk. She came to my clinic in a wheelchair, and yet despite all the odds, she lost 100 pounds. Not by spending hours in the gym, but by making one simple change, focusing on what she put on her plate. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how Mamie did it, why food, not exercise, is the foundation of weight loss, and what you can do to start your own journey today. And if you want to hear more in Mamie's own words, at the end of this video, I'll share a link to the full interview with her. Let's get started. Now, before the fitness crowd comes after me, let me be clear. I'm not saying exercise isn't important. I mean, why would I bother having a personal trainer if I didn't think it was important? And I have one because exercise is crucial for overall health. It strengthens your heart, improves your memory, improves your mood, helps you maintain your weight, and even extends your lifespan. But here's the problem. When it comes to losing weight, exercise just doesn't work the way people think it does. Let me break it down. Number one, the math just doesn't add up. If you go to the gym and do an intense workout, maybe you burn 500 calories. Sounds great, right? But then you grab a healthy smoothie afterwards, and guess what? That smoothie might have 400 to 500 calories, not to mention the carbs, which are even more important. And just like that, the calories you burned are back. And that's assuming you didn't feel hungrier later in the day from the glucose and insulin spikes and ate even more. The reality is, you can't out-exercise a bad diet. You can spend an hour on the treadmill, but if your diet is full of sugar and processed foods, you won't see the results you're looking for. Number two, exercise increases appetite. Ever notice how after a tough workout you're starving? That's because exercise stimulates your hunger hormones. Your body is trying to compensate for the energy it lost. So many people end up eating even more after working out, often more than they burned. Number three, exercise is a maintenance tool, not a weight loss tool. I learned this as I studied to become board certified in obesity medicine. Here's the truth. Exercise helps you maintain weight loss. Once you've lost weight, exercise is great for keeping it off, but if you're trying to lose 100 pounds like Mamie, what you eat matters way more than how many steps you take. Now let's talk about the real key to weight loss, what you put on your plate. When Mamie came to me, she couldn't exercise. She wasn't walking, so we had to focus on what she could control, her diet. And the first thing we did, I encouraged her to cut her carbs because a low-carb diet is a game changer. Mamie switched to a low-carb, high-fat diet, which means eating real whole foods, cutting out sugar, bread, pasta, and processed junk, prioritizing protein and healthy fats, and by doing this, she lowered her insulin level. And here's why that's so important. Insulin is the fat storage hormone. When you eat carbs, your body releases insulin to deal with the sugar. But when insulin is high, your body holds onto fat. By lowering carbs, we lower insulin. And when insulin goes down, your body can actually burn fat for fuel instead of storing it. Now let's talk a little bit about fasting. This was another tool that Mamie used on her weight loss journey. Now before you panic, let me clarify. Fasting doesn't mean starving yourself. It simply means giving your body a break from constant eating. When you fast, your body shifts into fat burning mode. Instead of constantly relying on glucose for energy, it starts tapping into stored fat. And guess what? Mamie found that once she cut the sugar and processed carbs, fasting became easier. She wasn't constantly hungry anymore. And I hear this all the time from my patients who adopt low-carb, keto, or carnivore diets. Another thing she did is she prioritized protein and fat. This allowed her to stay full and satisfied. So she simply focused on high-quality proteins like beef, chicken, and fish, healthy fats like butter, avocado, and olive oil. And this is important because protein helps preserve muscle mass while you lose weight, and fat keeps you from feeling full for hours. The combination makes it so much easier to stick to a healthy eating plan. Now I want to let you in on something most people don't talk about when it comes to weight loss: stress and sleep. Mamie did an incredible job losing weight, but like most people, she noticed that when she struggled, it wasn't because she suddenly forgot what to eat. It wasn't because she stopped believing in herself. It was because stress snuck back in. Life happens. Work stress, family stress, financial stress. It all adds up. And when it does, your body responds in a way that can completely derail your weight loss progress. Let me give you more details. When you're stressed, your body releases cortisol, the stress hormone. And guess what cortisol does? It increases cravings for sugar and carbs, makes it harder to burn fat, and it causes your body to store weight around your belly. It's like your body thinks you're in a survival situation and needs to hold on to every ounce of fat, just in case. For Mamie, managing stress wasn't just about willpower. It was about having tools to cope. Rather, it was deep breathing, walking outside, prayer, or just setting boundaries with people in her life. Finding ways to reduce stress was just as important as what she ate. And then there's sleep. If you're not sleeping well, you're going to struggle with weight loss, period. Why? Because the lack of sleep increases hunger hormones. Ghrelin goes up, leptin goes down, makes you crave sugar and junk food, slows down metabolism. So what's the solution? Simply prioritize good sleep habits. Keep a consistent sleep schedule, avoid blue light from screens before bed, create a relaxing nighttime routine, because managing stress and sleep isn't optional. It's a major key to sustainable weight loss. Here's the thing I really want you to hear. Mamie didn't do anything extreme. She didn't spend hours in the gym. She didn't starve herself. She simply changed what she ate. She managed stress, prioritized sleep, and the results? 100 pounds lost. Better mobility. She's no longer wheelchair bound. Improved energy, health, and confidence. And here's the best part. If she can do it, so can you. Now, does this mean you shouldn't exercise? Not at all. Exercise is fantastic for your heart, brain, and overall health. But if you're struggling with obesity or mobility issues, don't wait until you can exercise to start losing weight. Start with what's on your plate, because once the weight starts coming off, exercise will feel easier. You'll have more energy, your joints won't hurt as much, you'll actually want to move. But for now, focus on food first. Here are my final thoughts. Mamie's story is proof that you don't need a gym membership to lose weight. You just need the right approach. Number 1, cut the carbs. Number 2, focus on whole, real foods. Number 3, manage stress and prioritize sleep. Number 4, try intermittent fasting. Number 5, prioritize protein and healthy fats. And most importantly, believe that you can do it. So if you want to hear Mamie's full story, check out the interview link here. And if this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. I'm Dr. Tony Hampton, and I'll see you in my next video.